Welcome to Profit Insights, your go-to podcast for diving deep into the financial and economic currents shaping our world. I'm Dusty, and today, on this fine Saturday, May 24th, 2025, we've got loads to sift through, from company earnings reports to the ever-turbulent seas of cryptocurrency, not forgetting the speculation around international trade policies. Picture this, it's earnings season, and a slew of companies are opening their financial books for us to peek into. Notably, NTPC and JK Cement, alongside Sharda Motor Industries, Narmada Gelatines, and Spell Semiconductor, are announcing their Q4 results. Spell Semiconductor stood out, albeit not for the happiest reasons, as they reported declining metrics, leaving them in the red across key profitability indicators. All eyes now glance toward NVIDIA, teeming with excitement. Their expected fiscal first quarter results on Wednesday, May 28th, have analysts buzzing with optimism about significant growth in earnings per share and revenue. Keep those fingers crossed. It might be a bright spot in the tech space. Turning to cryptocurrencies, we're witnessing a wild ride with the global market cap dropping to $3.41 trillion, reflecting a daily dip of just over 3%. Bitcoin's price wobbled between $106,800 and $111,382, sitting now at about $108,351. Key players like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana felt a downward pull on this market roller coaster, though niche cryptocurrencies like ARDR and Cookie somehow managed to swim against the tide. In regulatory whispers, the SEC's contemplation over Nasdaq's Bitcoin index options and a potential Bitcoin reserve bill in Texas add another layer of intrigue to the crypto saga. Peering ahead, the second half of 2025 teases a melding of AI and crypto, alongside the real-world asset tokenization movement. Exciting stuff on the horizon. Meanwhile, U.S. stock markets couldn't escape some turmoil, closing out Friday with the S&P 500 falling 2.61% and the Nasdaq also bowing at the end of a challenging week. Energy and real estate sectors took quite a beating, largely influenced by looming threats of U.S. tariffs on EU goods and those ever-talked-about Apple products. Over in India, the story was initially brighter as the Sensex and Nifty 50 saw gains on Friday. But they, too, wrapped the week on a lower note amid global unease. Interest rates tell their own tale, with U.S. Treasury yields nudging upward. Meanwhile, the dollar experiences its weakest level since 2023. There's chatter of impending major U.S. trade deals and the bombshell potential of a 50% tariff on EU products, a legacy echoing from former President Trump. And what about popular concerns looming over American minds? The Gallup Economic Confidence Index, sitting at -18, reveals a cautiously optimistic trajectory from previous lows. However, economic concerns continue to simmer, with inflation and the cost of living high on the worry list. Let's pivot to some investment chatter. The buzz around tokenization of real-world assets continues to reform how we perceive trade across traditional assets. Furthermore, the not-so-secret weapon for May 2025 and beyond seems to be artificial intelligence, showing up in portfolios aiming for dynamic growth, coupled with an eye on digital infrastructure, renewable energy, and sustainability. Over in India, a calm has settled, at least for today, as banks remain closed, honoring the fourth Saturday break. Just a reminder, markets are like the wind, ever-changing, so stay sharp and informed. Thanks for being with me today on Profit Insights. Keep your mind open and your investments keen. Until we meet again, remember, when the dust settles, only the truth remains. Take care.